Hi guys, it's GamerDad back here with another Eafc video, and as you can see I'm doing something a little bit different here, and it's going to be a Manchester United rebuild. And obviously we have Ruben Amorim coming in for Manchester United like he's in real life, so we're going to take over. The idea of this career mode is to win Premier League, FA Cup and Champions League at some point in it, and once we won the Champions League, that will be the end of this rebuild. Obviously want to go ahead and do it in the type of way that he would in real life, so gonna go ahead, change a load of the tactics. I'm gonna change all the formations, get some players in that I think would help him in real life. So gonna go ahead, get all that done behind the scenes, and then I'll get back to you with what I have done. And here we go guys, main signing we are going to do for this rebuild is going to be Gyökeres, obviously playing for him at Sporting in real life, so he's going to go ahead, bring him in. I'm pretty sure this is a guy that everyone wants in the moment, and this will be top of his transfers if he can get him in, if he convince him to come with him, which would be amazing. Also made a load of other transfers here and sales. I'm going to go ahead after this, show you what the squad looks like and who we have got out and who we had come in, and I think this could be a very good start to this rebuild. So let's go ahead, get into that, and let's see what we can get done. Guys, this is the transfer business we've got done so far. We have had Eriksen go out for 9.6, Wheatley 1.3, Amos 620,000, Casemiro out to Spurs for 25.1, Malacia 10.3, Rashford 29.5, Lindelof 10.1, Anthony out for 15 mil. Then we have Gyökeres coming in for 66.5. Højlund as well from Sporting for 31 mil. Quenda, one to grow, 5.4. Really talented, got a lot of potential. Hato coming in from Liverpool. I don't know if he's really good for them, but I bought him in 20.5. Going to convert into a centre back. Bought in Evan Ferguson for 7.1 as a backup striker, and Toby Collier out on loan. So let's go ahead and show you what the squad is looking like and the way it is set up. So we have the likes of Dalot at left back, Martinez, De Ligt, Euro and Mazraoui. These players playing more attacking on the, obviously with the sliders that we have. Got Mainu in the middle, Fernandez, they're the ones I want to build around. Xerxes, I'm going to convert it to a right wing, see if he does go up there and if we can save him in that position. Gyökeres up front, Garnacho out on the left. Højlund there in the CDM, going to convert him to a centre mid, and he will fight with Mainu, but obviously Mainu is one of the main players that United are going to build everything round at the moment, so want to keep him. Højlund will be back up for now. Then we have like Ahmad and Quenda for the wings. We also have Ugarte to get in that centre mid. I'm converting him, but he's going to take ages. Happy to keep Mount around. Binder, decent backup. Keep Luke Shaw as a backup, and Hato will be backup centre back. We also have the likes of Maguire sticking around for now for us because I'm more than happy to have him there. Ferguson, we will try and maybe get on the bench somewhere. Yeah, we might as well bring out the keeper because we don't particularly need that. So we'll go ahead and do that sort of business, which will be fine with me, to be honest. More than happy with that. That looks decent now. And yeah, we won't be going ahead and renewing too many contracts. Evans can leave. Gonna have Heaton leaving. And I think this is a very good first season to go ahead. We'll sim through to January, see how we get on. But I think this will do for us going forward. Do have a bit of money to spend still if I get into January and I need to make some more transfers. I've got 87 million. Can go ahead and make that happen. But more than happy with what we've done so far. Let's go ahead, get into January. Let's go. Okay then guys, so as we get halfway through the season here into January, got Liverpool who are up in first. We're in third at the moment by looks of that. Let's go in the standings. So we are in third position behind Liverpool, Man City, which is not too bad. We'll definitely take that. 44 points. We are miles behind Liverpool and Man City really, but 13 wins, 5 draws, 1 loss. We take that at the beginning of the season all day long. Going to have a look at what we are doing in the cups as well. FA Cup, we haven't played any games yet. We've got Wimbledon up next. Carabao Cup, we did go out there in, looks like, the quarterfinals to Liverpool, 2-1. Not really a trophy we were looking to win, but there we go. And obviously we do have the Europa League, which we are in 7th, which is okay. We will take that going into it. If we can get through to the next round, that would be brilliant. And obviously that is all we have at the moment. Let's go ahead and check out who is performing so far in the squad. We have stats here. Goal-wise, we have Højlund with 14. That's weird. Is he starting over? It looks like Højlund might be starting here. Gyökeres only played 7 games. What's going on there? Why are they starting him? Might have to try and do something there because that's weird. But yeah, Gyökeres hasn't scored a single goal for us. But yeah, Højlund's doing well. 14-2. Garnacho 10-5. Bruno 7-7. De Ligt getting 5 goals. What a great start for him. Ahmed 5. Dalot 3-1. Luke Shaw doing okay as well. Xerxes not so much on that right. We'll see how he performs there. If not, we might have to get a new right wing. But with the rest of it, pretty happy with the performances. Everyone's getting games other than the likes of Gyökeres for some funny reason. He's at 85 rated. He should be starting over Højlund here. Might go ahead and try and do something with that to get him to start. Maybe I'll put him as captain. I think that works still. But yeah, been pretty decent. Gonna go and sim to the end of this now. I'm not gonna make any more transfers. Don't think we need to. So yeah, let's keep going. Okay then, guys. So as we get to the end of this first season, as you can see, we are in 3rd position in the table, which is not such a bad start for us, to be fair. Made a few transfers, obviously, but a lot better than United are doing in real life. Man City top, Liverpool 2nd, no surprises there really. Arsenal, Spurs up there as well. Then we have the likes of Ipswich, Bournemouth and Southampton going down. FA Cup, we did go out, I think, fairly early here. I can't remember where we went out. Yeah, we went out really early in that one. And then we have the Carabao Cup here, where we went out in the quarterfinals to Liverpool. But in the Europa League here, we got a 2-0 win in the final against Spurs. So first trophy of this rebuild. Very, very happy with that. That's a decent start for us there. And I think the Community Shield we lost as well, which doesn't really matter. But coming out of that, we do have £135 million left in the budget. The squad is looking like this. Gyökeres 86 rated, Xerxes only 80 rated still, so he's not going up. Garnacho, decent growth, 84, 89, 80 there for Mainu. A lot going up really well. Martinez, De Ligt, Euro, you see a little bit more growth from him. Mazraoui gone up a little bit. And obviously off the bench players have gone up very nicely as well. Mainly Ahmad takes that position here over Xerxes. I think that could work. We've got Quenda, who's a decent backup. Højlund instead of Mainu, who I think, to be honest, has been playing over him. Ferguson here and Højlund as well with, yeah, decent enough sort of growth. To be fair, don't know why this is going like that, but we will move all of them across. Maybe it's because it's the end of the season. But very happy with the growth of the squad. Let's go ahead and check out the performance of the team here. So stats wise, we have Garnacho 24-8 top goal scorer. Ahmed was playing obviously 17-5, good with that one. Højlund 15-2, Bruno 12-16. What a season from him. Gyökeres 8-1 after we did change him to captain. Seems to be playing a lot more games. So good with that. De Ligt 5. Højlund, who seems to play a lot of games over Mainu, 5-5. Decent as well. Luke Shaw doing really great as well. He's obviously played a few games, lots of assists. And yeah, going down like that, we are looking pretty decent there. So maybe we have to have a look at Mazraoui, Dalot and Luke Shaw. And obviously we have that right midfield. We might have to look to strengthen in the new season because that's probably the weakest part of the squad. maybe looking at a new right back could also be a possibility. We'll go ahead, get into the new season, and yeah, we'll see who we can sign. Let's keep going. Okay guys, so as we get into season 2 here, we are going to head and have a look at what transfer budget we have been given here, and it is a £274 million budget there. So obviously we cannot complain about that. Definitely can get a bit of business done. But here we want to go ahead and we're going to look at selling a few of these players because they're just not going to be getting any game time. Hugo I'm going to sell. Ahmed I'll keep. Xerxes I might end up selling here because he's not working as a striker or a right wing. Probably get rid of him. Ahmed's doing a lot better, and I want to actually strengthen that side. Very good in defense score. We'll go. Huijmalen doing well. Obviously Bruno's aging, but at the moment still going up. Sancho I will sell because in real life they obviously are just not getting on. Get rid of him. Ugarte is decent. Mazraoui isn't really growing. Might look at upgrading him at 27. Dalot doing great. Right back and left back. Keep him at that left back position. I'm more than happy with that. Atto decent backup. Lenny Euro doing well. He should get a bit more growth this season. Martinez the lit absolute beasts. Luke Shaw decent backup, and yeah, very happy with the squad other than that. So we will go ahead. I will show you the players that we do want to sign going forward, but we'll get back to you once I've done that. And first signing through the door here, guy, is Frimpong here from Leverkusen. Player I really want to bring in for that right back position. He's playing right midfield at the moment. He's in that position, but if we convert him to right back, he will be going forward very well. Obviously a position he plays extremely well at the moment anyway, so he's one of the best doing this. Very, very happy with this guy coming in. Think he will be huge. Massive upgrade to Mazraoui. And yeah, also the manager's changed for some funny reason. Just done an update and I think it's broken a bit. That is definitely not our manager. But there we go, Frimpong coming in the door at a 74 million price tag, so spending a bit of cash here. Great signing, we get a C for that. Great signing, let's keep going. And the next signing we get through, guys, is an absolutely huge one. Rodrigo coming here for the right wing over Diallo. Gonna sell Xerxes and bring this guy in. Think he will be absolutely huge for us. Obviously not getting a lot of time playing for Real Madrid now. We're bringing the likes of Mbappe in there, and Vinicius Jr. doing extremely well. So this guy will be coming in for us, and I think he's going to be great. This could really put this team onto the next level, pushing for that Champions League this season and that Premier League title. We will see what he does, but we have spent a lot of money on him. I think it was £154 million for this guy, yep. But he could be absolutely huge. Let's go ahead, put these players into the team, and let's see what it looks like now. Let's go. Okay then, guys, we are going to make a change here at goalkeeper position. I'm going to bring in Aaron Ramsdale at Southampton, 82 rated. Onana's only 84 rated. I'm going to go ahead, sell him. He's 29 years old. Going to see if this gamble pays off. I think Aaron Ramsdale still has a lot to prove. Only 27 years old. I think he could be a great goalkeeper for us, and I think a big team will pick him up at some point. And I don't think Man United could do too bad by picking up a guy like Ramsdale, to be honest. 27 years old, very, very decent, £30 million. And I think he will keep growing very nicely. So in through the door, gonna sell Onana. Yeah, happy with that. Let's keep going. Okay then, guys, so as we get into the start of the sim here of this one, just want to go show you what we have got done in the transfer window. Frimpong obviously coming in 74. Rodrigo 154.2, Sancho leaving to Newcastle for 44 there, Ramsdale 30.9 coming in, Onana going out for 35 to Brentford. Happy with that business. Want to go ahead, basically sim through to January again, see how we get on and see if we can perform at all in this season at all. Hoping a bit of an upgrade on last season with any luck. That's what the team looks like. Hopefully we get some good growth. Obviously, like Frimpong and Rodrigo in there. Frimpong obviously being swapped to a right back, which is obviously a position he can play anyway. And yeah, more than happy with the way this team looks. let's go ahead, do the sim. Let's see what happens in January. Let's go. So as we get into January here, let me go ahead and show you what the standings are. It is very, very tight here. So we are in 4th position here, only 8 points. We're 8 points behind Man City, but only 2 behind Chelsea and Arsenal level on here, who we do have up next. FA Cup, we are still going in that first round against Preston. Carabao Cup, we have made the semi-finals versus Spurs, Chelsea, Liverpool, the other side of that. And the Champions League, we are in 11th at the moment, so on our way through to the next round, hopefully there. And the UEFA Super Cup, we did win against Barcelona at the beginning of the season, so 2-1 win. That's very nice for us there. So still going in all competitions, everything to play for at the moment. The squad is looking like this as it stands. Ramsdale up to an 84, back up exactly where Onana was. Frimpong finally converted to a right back, so he will start there now. Lenny Euro up. Luke Shaw in there. That's interesting. What's happened here? That is not supposed to have happened. Have we had someone leave? Oh, we have. Who is left? Oh, that is not good. We have had... Oh, De Ligt's left. Did he have a... Oh, guys, that's not great. That is why Luke Shaw is playing. We need to go ahead here, guys, and buy in a new centre-back here. I didn't see that one go out. It must have happened as I simmed through the end of the transfer window there. Oh, let me go ahead and have a look at this. My club. De Ligt 86.9 to Spurs. Oh, that's annoying. So what we're going to go ahead, guys, find a new centre-back to replace him. And that is probably the only thing we're going to get done in this transfer window. We do have Inacio there, who obviously played for Amorim in Sporting, or do we go with someone a bit higher rated, which I think we might need to do. But with that, guys, going to go ahead, find a new centre-back and sim through to the end of this. See you when I get that new centre-back. Okay, guys, we have gone in and bought our replacement, and it is a former Spurs player in this career mode, in this save, and it's Mickey van der Ven coming in and 85 rated from Real Madrid. Obviously, he is not starting for them in this career. It does not matter. We're doing a rebuild, and we're replacing De Ligt with another player from Spurs, another Dutchman. Mickey van der Ven coming in. He should grow really nicely as well at an 85 at the moment. And I'm pretty sure this guy is going to keep going. £73 million. Obviously, we got more for De Ligt, but obviously he's high rated at the moment, but a B for that one. Happy with that. Go ahead, put him straight into the squad here, and that makes this squad look a lot healthier yet again after him going out, because that was definitely not part of the plan to lose De Ligt. There we go. Makes it look a lot nicer. Mazraoui will come out. Atto in there. And do we change this around a bit? Xerxes can come out, to be honest, because he is just not going to be playing for us. Probably going to look at selling him next season. Not quite doing the business, but the rest of the team is. So let's go ahead and show you what this team is getting done so far before we go through to the sim. So we have the squad here. Squad hub. Halfway through the season, stats wise, we have Garnacho 13 and 5, Rodrigo coming in 12 and 4, Gyökeres 7 and 4, not quite what I expect from him, need him to start stepping up. Bruno 6 and 6, Mainu 4 and 0, Martinez doing well, Højlund 2 and 0, Ahmed and Mazraoui doing a job as well. But the keepers are swapping out quite a lot, which is quite strange. I would like, to be honest, I would like Ramsdale to play a lot more, but a lot of rotation in the squad there, but we're happy with that. We'll probably swap Gyökeres out of the captain, give it back to Bruno again now that he seems to be playing. That seems to have sorted itself out. Back on Bruno, there we go. And with that, guys, I'm going to sim through to the end of the season, see where we get. Let's go. So as we get to the end of this season, as you can see, it's not gone quite to plan by the manager rating there. It's not very happy with us, but the team is making progress, hopefully in the right direction. So as you can see here, standings wise, we did finish third again, but we are getting closer here. only 4 points behind Man City and 2 points behind Liverpool. We were very, very close. That was a tight title race there. FA Cup, we did not win, obviously, either. We got to, we lost there in the round of 6 versus Bristol City. That's one we should be winning, really. Carabao Cup, we did make the final again, but we lost on penalties to Liverpool. So we didn't go back-to-back in that one. Champions League, we did not make the final. Real Madrid, Atletico, this we weighed it to, I remember, was it the round of, oh no, wrong button. Did we make it through to the round of 16? Or did we get to the quarterfinals here? No, it was the round of 16 here. We ended up going out to, no, it was in the playoffs, and we went out to Real Madrid 4-3 on aggregate. Not an easy tie to come up against in the playoffs, really, there, guys. We need to finish a bit higher in the table. Hopefully can do better next season, because the player growth has been pretty decent this season, and hopefully with all the players in their right positions, we should be able to go up in ratings. Frimpong up to an 86 at right back now, Euro up to 82, Van de Ven up to an 86, Martinez 86, Dalot at an 85, so Ramsey up to 84, Mainu going up, Bruno up. Garnacho got an injury through the mid-season, which did see a drop in form, but he's up to an 88, Gyökeres 87, and Rodrigo 91. We have a few players here. Might have to go ahead and do a few contracts, make a few players happy, but other than that, guys, the season was not terrible. It just was short of basically a few things going for us, and we could have been in a few finals, to be honest, and won a couple of trophies. But stats wise, we do have Rodrigo 28 and 9, another good season from him. Gyökeres stepping up this season, 21 goals, 7 assists, very good. Garnacho did decent despite having that injury. Bruno decent, 14 and 15. Again, Martinez doing well, Mainu okay, Ugarte, Wenda coming in obviously for a few games for Garnacho, doing decent, and there we go, down like that. But with all that, guys, we're going to go ahead, get into the new season. Don't know who I am going to bring in, to be honest. The lowest rated player is Euro, but I want to give him a chance, to be honest. Same with Kobe Mainu, because I feel like he is Man United's future, and we have Højlund in there, so to be honest, it doesn't make a difference. It's going to be Bruno I need to keep an eye on, because he will start to go down in rating at some point. Other than that, guys, pretty happy with the squad. Let's get into the season. Let's go. To start season 3 here, we are bringing in this new left back. We are bringing in Balde. I think he was playing at AC Milan in this save. Bringing him in, Luke Shaw plus, I think it was 65 million. Luke Shaw, 30 years old now, going out. We're getting in this new youngster. So we have a very good backup, right back, left backs in the low here, but this guy will keep flying up in his rating, I would imagine, and he can start at that left back position. As I said, I want to keep the faith with Lenny Euro, because I think he will be a big part of Man United going forward, especially with what they're going to try and build in the future. So going to go ahead, keep trying to develop him up, and hopefully will be decent. But with that, we are going to bring Mazraoui out of the squad, and we are going to bring in Balde in that left back position, and the squad is looking very decent here. Van de Ven looking very nice. The only one I could bring back is the Lit, maybe. We'll see how we're getting on in January. Mainu in there still, and the rest of the squad looking different. Very, very good. Maybe Gyökeres will be the next one if I don't get anything decent this season. He could be one that I go in and try and make something happen with. But happy with the squad. Probably gonna just go ahead now, sim through to the end of the into the January transfer window again. Do not want to get anything else really done going forward. We have the likes of 173 million still to spend. We'll see how we get on this halfway through the season, see if the team can perform. And yeah, if we need anything, we'll get in January. If not, I'll see you there. Guys, going into this January here, we are doing the most Man United thing ever. We're bringing back one of the players we have sold, and I'm bringing back the Lit. Lenny Euro's just not growing, and I think this is the person that could take us to the next level here. Bringing back the Lit, putting next to Van de Ven and Martinez, and I think that will be an absolutely superb looking team. We're going to go ahead, I also sent Hato out. He was unhappy. Transfer, he wanted to leave. Put in a transfer request. I'm going to let him go. Lenny Euro can be back up for us there. But let's go ahead and put him into the squad and show you how the team is looking. So with that, we do have Delit back for Lenny Euro. So very, very good there. We'll keep it like that. That team looks superb. And as you can see, players going up. Gyökeres, Garnacho, Bruno still going up. Mainu going up. Rodrigo. Ramsdale 85. Balde 88. And yeah, this team looks like absolute fire at the moment. And I think they can do a decent job for us going forward. But let's go ahead and show you what we have done so far in this season. It's been a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. And in the table, we are top by 2 points over Man City. So doing very well there. Premier League results. But we got FA Cup. Obviously, played that Harrogate. Carabao Cup yet again in a semi-final against Spurs. West Ham the other side, so we're still flying in that competition. We seem to do really well in that. Champions League though, we are really struggling. 2 draws, 4 losses. We've had some really difficult games, but we need to start picking up some results and hopefully get ourselves out of trouble in that one. Otherwise, we are out of the Champions League and that will be a bit of a disaster. Let's go ahead and show you what the squad is doing so far. We do have stats here of Rodrigo doing great again, 15 and 10. Bruno doing his normal thing. Garnacho. Gyökeres, very slow start again. Just not getting the goals like he expected. Frimpong doing decent. Now he's converted to right back. And that is what the squad is looking like for the rest of it. But with that signing of Delit, we are going to go ahead, sim through to the end of this. Hopefully can save our Champions League dreams and hopefully get the Premier League wrapped up if we can. So let's get to the end of it. And as we get to the end of this 3rd season, yet again, disappointment as we finished 2nd. We're so close to winning this Premier League title. Couple of results near the end let us down, but it has not been a great season really. FA Cup, we did go out. Where did we go out on? Wrong one again. Wrong button. Where did we go out in this? We went out early on. Oh, I can't remember. Well, we went out. But Carabao Cup, we lost on penalties again to West Ham. So that wasn't a great one. Champions League, went out in the group stage, guys. We just did awful. We absolutely did awful in that one. So, yeah, we just didn't make it out. 29th. Absolutely terrible performance. 1 win out of 8 games. So yeah, out of that one. So not quite there, nearly there in the Premier League. And to be honest, guys, I think I might know where my issue is. Going to the squad hub here, and I'm going to show you. Not been happy with it. Goals: Rodrigo brilliant, Bruno brilliant, Garnacho brilliant. Gyökeres 14 and 3, 56 games. This was the guy that's supposed to be banging in so many goals for us, just not doing it. The rest of the team is really performing. They're going to go ahead and bring in a really big signing in the next one. Going to get rid of Gyökeres and bring in a massive striker. And I think that will push us to the next level, hopefully, because we made Champions League. I think we're just in touching distance here, guys, of getting that Premier League title and Champions League. Just that striker that's going to be knocking in goals. That's what we're missing. So let's go ahead, get into the 4th season. And I believe that could be the one that will do as well. Let's go. And here we go, guys. This is the big signing I'm going to bring in for this season. And it is Benjamin Sesko up front. 89 rated now. Same rating as Gyökeres. And hopefully will keep growing more than him. 24 years old. And this is a player I'm hoping will bang in so many goals this season and take this team to the next level. I'm going to go ahead and sell Gyökeres. Did think about bringing in Victor Osimhen, but it's the same sort of rating, the same age as Gyökeres. So I'm going to go with someone a bit younger, quicker, and actually looks like more potential in this career mode as it is. So going to do that. Really happy with that. 131, really splashing out on him. Going to go ahead, bring in one other player as well that I think will help strengthen the squad depth. Especially with the likes of Harry Maguire retiring at the end of the season. So here we go, 89 rated. Gonna go ahead, bring in the other player, see you when I do that. And here we go, guys, the final piece of the puzzle, bringing in Ignacio at centre back as a backup to the players we do have. He's 85 rated, obviously a player that Ruben has coached in the past at Sporting, and Man United have been linked with him in the past as well. He's 25 years old, so has a lot of potential with Martinez going down, and I think this will help. We have him and Lenny Euro as backup centre backs, and I think that is more than enough for what we need, so really happy with that one. So we've got him 70 million, so we've gone big with the money. He's at Leon in this career mode, and yeah, 85 rated, got a B for that. Very happy to see. We did have a Victor Osimhen, but we're not going to go ahead and do that. But the squad, let's go ahead and show you what we are going to do here. So Binder can come out, do not need him in there really, and we have him there. We have Šeško going to be playing instead of Gyökeres. Gyökeres will go out. We will not keep him because he will not be happy on the bench. So that is what the squad is going to look like going into this season. Very happy with it. Should do a job. Mainu needs to start going up, but we do have Hoyland in there, so he'll probably play anyway. But that's the way the squad is going to be going into January. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see you in January. Let's go. As we get into January, guys, this is what the team is looking like. Sesko up to a 90 now. Garnacho 92, Brune up to a 93, Mainu up to an 85. And the back line's looking really good. Ramsdale up to an 88 now. Inacio going up to 86. A very good backup there. Everyone's going up in their ratings. Very good to see. Happy with the squad we have built. And let's go ahead and show you what we are doing so far in these competitions. So we are in the FA Cup there. Obviously first round, Sheffield Wednesday. Nothing's happened in that one. Premier League, we are top of the table by 2 points again. With Liverpool got a game in hand, but we are up there again fighting for that trophy, which is going to be another tight one. Carabao Cup, bit disappointed, didn't make the semi-final this time. We actually went out in the, you go across the wrong one. We went out in the quarterfinals here to Stoke on penalties, which is a disappointing one. Could have made another final, didn't make enough one this year. So not great there. And Champions League, we are still within a fight in chance here. 3 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, 13th. Better this season than last season. We were awful last time. So we have everything still to play for. Should hopefully make the next round of that one. Not looking to do anything here. Happy with the squad. Just going to let it keep growing. See if we can make a final of Champions League or win the Premier League. So we'll see you at the end of the season. Let's keep going. So we're at the end of the 4th season in here, and yeah, another pretty disappointing ending to the season after looking pretty decent halfway through. And we basically go ahead and yet again, where are we? Standings, lose out to Liverpool and Man City. Again, only a few points in it. Just can't see ourselves over the line here. And in the rest of the competitions, FA Cup, we did go ahead out in the quarterfinals to Newcastle on penalties. Obviously went out in the Carabao Cup. Champions League, got to the playoffs, and we went ahead and we ended up getting in the playoffs and losing here to Napoli 3-2 on aggregate. So disappointing there as well. So not really quite doing it, but the squad is looking decent, and I only want to add one more player to this squad going into the new season. I am going for broke next season. I want everything. I want to try and win and finish this series basically, this rebuild. Rodrigo 35 and 12 done brilliant for us, 94 rated. Sesko did well, 29 goals too. That's what we needed from him. Garnacho great, Bruno doing okay, Van der Ven just that other midfield position, guys. Mainu's not quite doing it for me. Hoyland's doing all right as well, both basically taking in turns. But as I said, guys, there is one player that I think could change everything for this series and this rebuild. So I'm going to go ahead, get into the next season, and I'll show you who it is. Let's go. Here we go, guys, getting into season 5, and this is the guy I wanted to bring in to make that midfield stronger, and it is Jude Bellingham. This guy, you can't get any better than this for the midfield, and he's coming back to England, to Man United, to help us see us over the line, hopefully to that Premier League title, Champions League and FA Cup. I think he will go in there very nice next to Bruno to start with. Bruno's going to obviously start going down in ratings soon. At the moment, he's 92 rated, so cannot complain, and he is still performing like mad. So there we go, guys. Brought him in for a lot of money, 200 plus Ugarte, 100 million plus Ugarte going the other way. More than happy with that. This guy is huge, 94 rated, going to be an absolute baller for us. And there we go, guys. He is in. Got an awful rating, but I do not care. I want this team to win everything now. They need to. So we're going to go ahead, bring him in. Jude Bellingham in for Kobe Mainoo there, and he fits in perfectly. Look at that for a squad. This is going to be absolutely superb for us going forward, I believe. And I cannot wait to get him going. So we are going to base it. I'm not going to go to January this time. I'm going to go straight to the end of the season and hope we can get a huge result this year. But if we don't, we don't. But I will see you at the end of the season. Let's keep going. So as we get into the end of season 5, I know the manager rating looks awful. There you go, Premier League player of the tournament, Sesko there. So shows what we did. And there we go, Premier League title there, guys. So we have gone ahead and finally won that Premier League after all that waiting. Had a decent season in that case. Quite a few points there above Manchester City. So we will definitely take that. But the rest of the cups didn't do great. In the final, basically Bournemouth and Norwich in the FA Cup final there, we went out fairly early on. I can't remember who it was. Doesn't matter. Carabao Cup, we didn't do anything. Champions League, again, Man City, PSG. We went out in the round of 16, I believe, here. We went out to, was it in the playoffs? Yeah, we went out in the playoffs against Sporting. We really need to stop getting in these playoffs because we're just not doing well in the league stages. But that is our goal for next season, is just win that Champions League after winning the Premier League. So that's everything we need now. But look at the team, it is ridiculous. Bruno's starting to go down, which is a shame. Might go ahead and bring someone in for him. I might give him one more season, see if we can get that Champions League final, because he's been great for us. But there we go, guys. The team looks absolutely mad with the likes of, you know, Ramsdale up to a 90 now. This team is ridiculous, and we really need to be winning something because everyone in the first team is above a 90 rating now. How can we not win the Champions League? So we're going to go ahead into the next season and go for that. But as you can see in the squad hub, let me go and show you the stats of the team. Sesko, 31 and 5. Great signing. Been brilliant for us. Garnacho flying. Rodrigo again. Bruno doing well. Slowing down a bit. Bellingham. This is what I needed. Someone to step up in that position and do something. 10 and 8. Happy with him. And the rest of the team are doing decent. And 10 clean sheets for Ramsdale's up to a 90 at 31 rated. What an absolute beast for us. With all of that done, guys, we're going to get into season 6. Hopefully reach that Champions League final. Let's keep going. And to start season 6 here, guys, we have brought in a big signing of Pedri here. He's going to end up taking over from Bruno because Bruno is going down in his rating. And I'd imagine by halfway through the season, Pedri will be above him. We're going to bring in this guy, 26 years old now, and he's in his prime, and I think this guy could do a great job for us. So going to go ahead, throw him in the team and sim through to the end of the season. Hopefully we can reach that Champions League final. We have got a fully 90 rated squad, so we should be doing that. So yeah, with this signing, guys, I'm going to quick sim through to the end. I will see you then. And there we go, guys. As we get to the end of this 6th season, we are here in the Champions League final, finally against Bayer Leverkusen. But we've had a pretty decent season. I'm going to go ahead and show you what it is. Hopefully this will be the last you will see of it. So Premier League got yet another title, beating Man City by quite a few points, so very happy with that. Community Shield, we did lose that to Norwich on penalties, very poor. FA Cup, we did not make it very far. Carabao Cup, we go ahead and win 2-1 yet again over Liverpool, so another great cup win there for us. And then obviously Champions League, we have done very well. Bayer Leverkusen in the final. Semi-finals, we did beat Barcelona 4-1. Quarterfinals, beating Salzburg 6-1. Round of 16, beating Sociedad 3-2. And the playoffs, we beat Nice 4-1 on aggregate, because we did finish in 9th. So we're through to the final finally. And let me go ahead and show you what the squad is looking like. It is an absolute beast of a team. We've got Garnacho there, Pedri, Bellingham up to a 96, Rodrigo 95, Sesko. Frimpong's injured. Oh, that's disappointing. I was looking forward to playing with him, but he's going to be out for us there. So might just put Mendes in. Mendes will do a job there for us. So that's the way that's going to have to be because of Mazraoui. Bruno obviously going down to a 90. Got Ahmad. We've got a decent bench. Like even Maino up to an 86 now. But this team we have built is an absolute beast of a team. So we're going to go ahead and get into this final and see what they are. Yeah, see how they play. But I'm going to go ahead, show you what stats so far of the season are. Rodrigo 43 and 15. What an absolute beast. Sesko 35 and 8. Garnacho performed so well in this rebuild. Bellingham doing what I wanted him to do. Martinez, very good from him. Our captain Bruno coming off the bench doing decent, and down like that we have some decent. It looks like Bruno's been playing, to be honest, over Pedri. Do I play Bruno and then bring Pedri on later? That might be an option. He is the captain and all, or maybe I bring him in near the end. But there we go, guys. We're going to go ahead, get into this final. Let's see what we can get done. And here we go, guys. Champions League final, finally, against Bayer Leverkusen. Kunde playing for them. Obviously, we did sign Frimpong, who is injured for this game, which is disappointing. But we should go ahead, even with Mendes in that, instead of left back being right back, should be more than enough to get this win. Man United, to Nuno Mendes starting at right back because of the suspension, the injury of Frimpong. But Bellingham, Balde's not in there either. Sesko, Pedri, Rodrigo, these are all over the place. That's not how the squad's lining up at all. I don't know what they've done to this game, but yeah, that's our squad. Looks great. Here comes the Leverkusen squad. As I said, they've got a very decent team here. Apart from the weird looking regen they do have, they've got some very talented players like Declan Rice in there. Must be really highly rated now. Florian Wirtz will be absolutely voted as well. They've got some decent players. They've got Alvarez up front. They've got Le Monde, Rice, Romero, Pino. Wirtz is going to be a beast, and Alvarez up front is going to be a very, very difficult one to keep an eye on him. But with all that, guys, let's get into this Champions League final. Man United, Leverkusen, let's do it really well. Plays it through to Sesko here. Sesko, nearly near post. But we're going to get a corner kick here. Plays it to Pedri here, outside of the box. Oh, and that's going to be a free kick, or is it a penalty? That looks like a penalty, guys. We are going to get a penalty here. Florian Wirtz taking down Pedri. Two wonder kids, obviously not such wonder kids at this point, but that is a terrible, terrible tackle. Rodrigo here, who's an absolute beast in this game at the moment for us. Can we smash this in? And that is a great finish by Rodrigo. 1-0 up, penalty, not what we was expecting, and he's gonna do the soon. Oh, he's played it through extremely well to Alvarez, and that's a great goal. 1-1. Leverkusen are back in this. That is a ridiculous finish. Just shot from so far out, and that is flown into the top corner, and that is going to be half time there, guys. 1-1 going in. We should have been more than that before they scored, but we're still in this. Just need to keep going. I'm sure we can get a decent goal here if we keep doing it. Sees that ball through to Sesko, who's turned really well there. Sesko still going. Sesko got to score this goal. 2-1 in this final, and that is a great finish, and this is what this striker can do for you. He has been absolutely superb since we brought him in. Gyökeres didn't quite do the job that you expected him to, but this guy really is. Sesko, 2-1 now. Let's keep going. Let's finish this off. Up towards Sesko. Sees that ball up over the top to Bruno. Bruno Fernandes just on the pitch to Sesko. running through, and that's 3-1, guys. Gonna see this one out. What a finish by Sesko. Bruno with the assist. 3-1. Let's go ahead and lift that trophy now. Let's keep going. Does well and skips another player. Can he shoot? Can he finish? Oh, great attempt by Garnacho. He's been superb for us. This rebuild under Ruben looks like it's going to be completed. If he was to build a team like this in real life, it would be crazy. But 3-1 there, guys, and we have completed this. And if you guys did enjoy this type of video, please leave in the comments any video you'd like to see in the future. But of course, if you liked it, please smash that like and subscribe and do all those lovely things for me. That would be amazing. But let's enjoy this this celebrations. Obviously, don't think it's going to be the Champions League trophy because EA has absolutely broken all the trophies in this game. But either way, this is a success for Man United, and yeah, Premier League titles. The only one we didn't get was the FA Cup, so we will take that. We got a couple of Carabao Cups and this Champions League to finish it. And I believe Martinez will lift the trophy despite Bruno being on the pitch, because you can't choose captains once they are on. But this guy is an absolute legend. He's going to be crazy. Obviously, no trophy there. So there is, just have to imagine this is the Champions League trophy, guys. But big result. And that is the end of the rebuild. Really hope you guys enjoyed this. But for me, that is me. I'm gaming that out. Peace. Cheers. Bye.